Yo, what's going on, Sexy 7 Letter Squad? Today we're doing a ranked 1v1. It is the A to Z series, as we've been doing, obviously. And not much is going to change. We're just going to hit back up the A to Z series, and we're going Chronos. Chronos is today's main man gambit. Main man gambit. It's where you lose your main man, but get theirs. Many women have done it. Sorry, sometimes sometimes you just say shit that doesn't make any sense, but you say it because it's funny. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense at all, but it's just funny. Oh man. Anyways, let's just get our blue buff. This is so dotish, man. So dotish. So stupidity. Stupidity. I'm gonna be recording a lot today, and I will not be streaming this week because I have family flying in, so obviously I want to hang out with them. I might stream like once or twice this week, but it won't be a lot. But yeah, for those who don't know, I do stream at twitch.tv/SamDaDude. It would be awesome if you guys could come over there and watch. Obviously, like I just said, it won't be this week, but I do stream every weekday on normal occasions, so it's pretty fun. Pretty good. So yeah, make sure to go over there and follow for more SamDaDude content. Anyways, let's just keep trying to push our lead. We do have a lead, so it is pushing the lead. He backed for tier 1 boots, which in my opinion is a misplay. Why is it a misplay? Because of the fact that he's going Bancroft's first item, so he kind of needs to finish that, especially as an Anubis. You really gotta push that lifesteal to its core, you know what I mean? Obviously my boy's gonna be clearing wave. He does have wrap, he does have ult, but he doesn't have a wrap ult combo because he missed his wrap. So I should be able to get a kill here. Good Aegis. Good kill. Let's see. I don't need to use my 2 for extra mana right now because of the fact that I don't even have my 3 up. So instead we'll just clear. Drop the ward here just to be safe. And this is coming up in approximately now. I do wonder if I can grab this in time. My 2 just ran out, so my autos do less damage. I will be able to grab it, though. I will be able to. And I'll even pick it up. Maybe... Nah, I won't be able to back with it. But I can back now. He can't stop me. He's not in position. So we get the Bancrofts. We go here. We get the boots. We check our recording to make sure we're recording. We are recording. Let me go clear a buff. Now, obviously, he's getting minions into my tower range here, but I think that's okay. I'm not losing that much XP. And for what I am losing, I'm gaining back in the speed buff. I'm making sure that that timer is well timed. So I think we're in good position right now. Again, I'm just gonna keep farming. It's basically the main thing, especially when you're playing Chronos. The main thing you want to do is get to level 20 as fast as possible. And, you know, best way to do that, juke the wrap, miss the juke because I'm bad at games. Thankfully, he doesn't scare me too much because he went for that boots combo instead of the Bancroft, so he's not really that spooky. So we're going to be able to live through his combo. Granted, I did have the beads, but that's okay. I probably could have ulted as well. It's not a really good matchup because normally if you get like beads, or I'm sorry, if you get wrap ulted, and you beads, and then you ult, you die while ulting. So, like, that's not good. Ouch. Actually, it's not really that bad, because like I said, I have Bancrofts, and he doesn't, so. Even though he is doing a lot of damage to me, normally it's bad because the damage that Anubis does sticks really well because of the fact, hold on, I'm getting a kill. Easy. The damage Anubis does sticks really well most of the time because of the fact that he has lifesteal, so, like, you can't go and out-trade him. You have to all-in him while he misses abilities, so it's a pretty tough thing to do. But on the occasion where he goes boots instead of finishing Bancroft's first out, it's pretty easy to just out-trade, even if you miss God damn, that does damage. He has his Bancrofts now. I don't have bees, he does have ult. He wasn't close enough and didn't have his 3, so we're okay here. Actually, very surprised he didn't ult that. If I were him, when I get stunned there, I ult 100% of the time. That's okay though. We have red buff coming up in about 15 seconds, because it took me about 15 seconds to clear. So keep farming, keep farming, keep farming. And it comes up now. Full combo, and just see if we can burst it down before he gets here. Oh, he didn't even show up. Hell yeah, that's really good for me. Now be careful not to get wrapped here. You can see him on the minimap that he's inching closer and closer. Again, just, you know, play scared, because you can die very easily to an Anubis. He has Aegis as his relic. He's not going to dive me. That would be not moronic, but very impractical. Toxic Blade and Pestilence are both really good here. You basically just want to go anti-heal. I misplayed my 2 there. I wanted the mana refund one, but that's okay. If I only use one ability, it's not a big deal anyways. Let's see. He wants to wrap. I juke this way because he was aiming that way. And that's a big tip that I've actually never talked about, by the way. But you can tell where people are going to be throwing their abilities based on the way they're aiming and the way they're moving. Because, oh, he actually ages. Think of it this way, right? Think of it as you're playing. I mean, I guess if you're on console, it doesn't really make any sense what I'm about to say. But, like, think of it as when you're playing the game. Oh, fuck. When you're playing the game, you can't really, because of the way fingers are and the way your hand is, unless you're using your pinky for movement on A, which, by the way, big bad. But it's really difficult to, like, use your 2, because for me personally, I use my 2 with my ring finger, right? It's hard to use your 2 button and strafe left. If your left strafe is your ring finger and your 2 is your ring finger, you can't really strafe left. You have to aim left, and aiming is more of a possibility to miss than strafing is. That's why when most people auto attack, they don't aim their auto attacks, they strafe their auto attacks because it's just easier to hit. So yeah, there's a little tip that I actually have never talked about before. Red buff comes up in about 15 seconds again. Auto attacks. He's clearing wave, I assume. I'm going to do the extra damage on my abilities here because I really want to burst this down. Alright, make sure we don't get wrapped. Bad. We're just going to ult this. I probably didn't need to, but it's not bad. It's not bad, right? Ult for ult. At the end of the day, it's not bad. I probably didn't need to, like I said, but it's okay. Let's see what we got here. He doesn't have his blue buff on him, which makes me assume his blue buff is up. So I'm gonna burst this with mana refund, obviously, because oh, he actually almost got that. He was hitting that through the wall for a second, I think. Let's see, he's backing, which is great for me. I'm just gonna use my mana refund again. Clear this wave. You can tell where the wave is by looking at your wave on the mini-map, by the way. So you see how my wave is in mid, their wave would be in mid. If my wave is at their tower line, their wave would be at my tower line. It's the same kind of thing. So let me show you. You see how my wave just spawned? Their wave is coming out of base right now. We got our Pestilence, which means we're pretty tanky. My wave just passed tower line. That means their wave just passed tower line. It's the same thing. The waves are in the exact same position. So when you are looking at, like, where do you go to get to the wave? Because I know a lot of people have this issue where they're like, they miss the wave or something. You just look at your wave. If your wave isn't on the map, then their wave is at least at your tower line. Because that means that their wave, if your wave got killed, it was halfway. Which means their wave is at least halfway. Unless you killed it before, obviously. But, you know, I feel like you would remember if you killed the wave before. Alright, clear in. My blue is up. That will take his tower, I'm pretty sure. Unless he, like, blinks over. He did get level 12. He could get blink, but... He did get blink. And I don't think he blinked because... I got the wave, but... Or I got the tower, I mean. The reason I'm not leveling my ult here, by the way, is because leveling the ult reduces the cooldown of it, but I don't think I'm going to need my ult that much. I think because, mainly, like I said, I don't think the ult is a big part of this matchup, like Chronos ult, until level 20, when I can actually survive, potentially. I'm hitting absolutely everything here. He really was a... He really tried to get me. Well played, though. Well played. The bad Aegis on his part, though. He Aegis nothing. I think he tried to reactionary Aegis my 1, but he wasn't able to do it. Which is bad for him, obviously. He took the damage of the 1, and he used his Aegis. Red buff is up. Waves are met, but I don't really care. His blue is up, but I'm going to give up his blue buff for the XP camp and the red buff. So I get more XP, and I get a better buff. We take those. Ooh. Now again, I really... Oh, laggy boy. I really don't care about his damage unless he's ulting me, because his damage is not very good at the moment. Alright, let me see if I can maybe get a kill here. Use the mana. Alright, stun for stun. Stun for stun is definitely good for me. And why is stun for stun good for me? Great question, glad you asked. It's because it stops him from ulting. Oh wow, I'm actually surprised that last auto hit. I didn't think that last auto was gonna hit, that's why I used the 1. Alright, but I'm Chronos, so I have my attack speeds, not attack speed steroid, but attack damage steroid, so I'm gonna... Oh, it's an attack speed and an attack damage steroid, isn't it? Yeah, so we're gonna shred that thing. And clear this, because it's an XP camp. And I could go clear the mid XP camp and then, like, transition to my buffs, but I think instead of doing that, I'm just gonna go Demonic. Demonic's not a good play. I'm not going to go Demonic yet. Why is Demonic not a good play? Because he has no pen. Or he has no defense, I mean. I'm 5 levels up, so even if he did have defense, it honestly, I wouldn't even need it to care about it. But this is so much of a better play because this gives me raw damage. 100 power as opposed to 75. And it also gives me damage per auto. So 10 plus 50% of my magical power per auto. So it's a lot more damage and a lot more of a chance to just hold the dub. Let's see, where would he be right now? He's not clearing wave. Oh, he just popped up a wave, okay. He's going rod. See, not going defense here was really his downfall in my opinion. He's gonna wrap. He's got wrap up again. But based on the way he was moving, you could tell that he wasn't gonna juke backwards. Because he wasn't even looking. Normally, if you're gonna juke backwards, you're at least looking this way, you know, and you're ready for it. But he was hard, like, get me the fuck out of here, you know, which is why I was able to tell. And now we just shred Titan. A much more informative video than usual. Good blink. Oh, not able to kill, but actually am able to kill. 65% anti-heal. Obviously, even with your Bancrofts, you're not going to be able to do much there. And that's GG. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you learned something. If you did, make sure to share the video as well. And until next time, guys, peace.